To speed the victory, to keep the peace, the mission of your fighting AAF.
Listen carefully. This is real combat action as it is happening. The fighting AAF takes you to the cockpit of an A-26 fighter bomber somewhere in Germany.
This is the first report from an A-26. We're flying with Carbon's Crusaders of the 386th Bomb Group this morning. Pilot Captain Earl Schlenker of Dayton, Ohio. Captain Nick Bouras of Chicago, our lead bombardier. Lieutenant Bob Copeland, Seattle, Washington, the navigator. Bomb bay doors open. Let's make it good, Nick. Let's get him in there, Nick. Let's get him in there, boy.
Hold her steady, Schlenk. Hold her steady.
Steady as she goes. Flat, 9 o'clock, high.
Bombs away. Bomb bay doors closing. Okay to turn, Schlenk.
Okay, we're getting out of here. Let's go home.
World War II hero, entrepreneur, churchman, and philanthropist. Just some of the adjectives used to describe Archon Nicholas J. Bouras. Today, we recognize and honor how these adjectives come together to define an outstanding individual whose calm and humble manner continues to help change the lives of so many people.
If you are a war hero, that shows that you have a special quality. And especially in a case like Mr. Bouras, when and where he had to fly numerous air missions, not knowing if he would return safe. That leads to experiences that then make you decide that your life has to be spent extremely carefully in terms of every minute and everything that you do. Result, you develop the maximum of your capacity, intellectually and otherwise, and ethically. And so Mr. Bouras comes out as a terrific entrepreneur, as a businessman, very successful, because he has been methodical, he has been extremely advanced in terms of this inner quality. Then, because of, again, of the experiences, you develop a feeling of the value of human life and the importance of assisting in bettering, in improving human life by all means. Then you become a philanthropist. Then you become someone who gives abundantly and without reservation.
Nicholas J. Bouras was born in Pontiac, Michigan in 1920. His father, James, a young immigrant from Scoulari, Greece, and his mother, Rena, from Leondarion, Greece, settled in Chicago, Illinois to raise their 3 children, Sam, Maxine, and Nicholas. James was successful, owning a number of small businesses and 3 cars. In the 1920s, he served the church in Chicago as a member of the Board of Trustees at St. Demetrius Church. As a young man, Nicholas worked in the family grocery store, earning $10 per week, which he promptly gave back to his parents. When the Depression occurred, his father lost much of his business. However, Nicholas remembers a warm, loving family who had enough to live a comfortable life. He has said, "At a young age, my parents taught me a few simple truths to live by. Love, worship God, respect others, and work hard." He continues to live by this advice. In 1940, Nicholas began working for U.S. Steel in Chicago. He met his wife Anna through the Chicago Greek community. They married in January 1942, when Nicholas was just 21 years old. Later in 1942, Nicholas Bouras enlisted in the U.S. Army Air Corps and served 3 years, 18 months in combat. He flew 44 combat missions, including as a lead bombardier and navigator, until the end of the war in Europe. In 1945, Nicholas was discharged with the rank of Major and was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross, 8 Air Medals, and 5 Battle Stars. Nicholas Bouras came home a war hero. However, his brother Sam lost his life in March of 1945 as a prisoner of war in Germany. Upon his return to the United States, Nicholas continued to work for U.S. Steel. traveling often and learning about the steel business. Then in 1960, Nicholas and Anna started their own company, Bouras Industries. Nicholas and Anna grew their business together, Anna taking on the day-to-day office responsibilities and Nicholas as salesman. Bouras Industries became a force in the steel supplying business, and in its 46 years has grown to consist of 5 operating companies in 4 states, employing approximately 650 people. Bouras Industries has supplied much of the steel that was used in the building of office high-rises in New York City and Atlantic City, and has supplied steel for many sports complexes and facilities across the country. It's a source of pride for Nicholas that he's recognized and admired for maintaining and working within the strong ethical guidelines he learned from his parents. Nicholas and Anna never had children of their own. His loving family includes his nieces and nephews and grandnieces and grandnephews, as evidenced by the photos displayed throughout his office. Even more unique is that Nicholas Bouras also considers his dedicated employees his family. To this day, he still arrives at his office daily, where his employees look to him as a father figure.
Mr. Bouras is a very compassionate, understanding, and caring person. He truly cares about all his employees here at Bouras Industries. Everyone can just walk right into his office and speak to him, not be nervous about it. He's very easy to talk to. Mr. Bouras will do anything for any of his employees, and we want him to know we would do anything for him because we love him very much.
Working for Bouras Industries is like working for a huge family. Mr. Bouras is the father, and the employees of Bouras Industries are his children. He encourages us, he gives us opportunities, and he treats us all with tremendous respect. He treats the CFO of a public company with the same respect that he treats the person that takes his trash out at the end of the evenings, with great respect. And I think I can say on behalf of all 650 employees that we truly do love him.
With their success, Nicholas and Anna recognized that they had a responsibility to contribute to society as Orthodox Christians. Together, they donated generously to many philanthropic causes, both within and outside the Greek Orthodox community. Since the passing of his beloved wife Anna in 1994, Nicholas continues to donate financially to many institutions. However, he also offers assistance in a much more personal way.
Nicholas seeks out opportunities to help others. Although sometimes financial aid is a part of his help, it is usually combined with his investment of time, compassion, and his sage advice. Mr. Bouras empowers individuals to help themselves. His compassion and giving attitude becomes contagious and spreads to those he helps, including institutions, churches, businesses, families, and individuals.
Nicholas Bouras gives with a hands-on approach. He's one of the founding members of Holy Trinity Greek Orthodox Church in Westfield, New Jersey, and has served on its board of trustees uninterrupted since its beginning 35 years ago. He has served as the parish's president and also as the chairman of the building committee. He also assists in the growth of Greek Orthodox communities nationwide with the donation of steel to more than a dozen church building projects across the country, and has committed to contribute in the rebuilding of St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church in New York City, which was destroyed during the terrorist attacks on September 11, 2001. Mr. Bouras has also donated to many nationwide Orthodox Christian organizations, including St. Basil Academy in Garrison, New York, Hellenic College, Holy Cross Greek Orthodox School of Theology, and the Orthodox Christian Mission Center. He has been an active member of the Archdiocesan Council and its executive board, currently serving as treasurer. He was chairman of the 37th Biennial Clergy Laity Congress held in New York City in 2004, and serves on the Board of Trustees of Leadership 100, of which he has been a member since its inception. And he is one of the founding members and serves on the Board of Directors of Faith, an endowment for Orthodoxy and Hellenism, which was formed for the purpose of assisting the national ministries and institutions of the Greek Orthodox Archdiocese of America into the 21st century.
Without hesitation, I would describe Mr. Bouras as a really outstanding member of the Greek Orthodox Church, of the Greek Orthodox Archdiocese of America. And I'm saying that, and I'm emphasizing the outstanding member because of the many offerings on various levels. It's not that here you have someone who simply gave money or something like that. Mr. Bouras has been, first of all, a very, very methodical attendant to the services of the church. He is a praying man. He is a worshiping man. This is where you start as a churchman. Then he has been involved in the management, so to say, of the affairs of the church, both on the local level in his parishes, when he is continuously and constantly mixed and interfered in the best possible way, but also with the archdiocese. Then he offered abundantly and without hesitation plenty of money to the church and the various branches and agencies of the church, from Leadership 100 to the Faith Endowment to other instances when he would just send a check saying, I know that there are some needs, please take it and don't mention my name. Anonymity in giving, in addition to giving in abundance, was another characteristic.
Honored with the title of Archon Deputados over 25 years ago, Nicholas Bouras continues to serve as the National Vice Commander of the Order of St. Andrew, always committed in his service to the Ecumenical Patriarchate. It is not only the Greek Orthodox community who recognizes the generosity of Nicholas Bouras. He has also achieved national recognition for his humanitarian and philanthropic work with awards and citations, including the Ellis Island Medal of Honor in 1999, the Lifetime Achievement Award from the American Subcontractors Association of New Jersey in 2000, the Year 2000 Entrepreneur of the Year Award from Ernst & Young, the Hellenic Heritage Achievement Award by the American Hellenic Institute, the 2001 Humanitarian and Philanthropic Award by the Cyprus Federation of America, the degree of Doctor of Humanities awarded by Hellenic College and Holy Cross Greek Orthodox School of Theology, the 2003 Holy Trinity Award by the Archdiocesan Cathedral of the Holy Trinity in New York City, the 2004 Alpha Omega Council Lifetime Achievement Award, plus countless other honors.
This evening, we honor Nicholas J. Bouras, World War II hero, entrepreneur, philanthropist, churchman, and leading member of the Archon family. His extraordinary philanthropy has benefited hospitals, homes for the aged, churches, schools, and his beloved Orthodox Christian faith as he stands with his fellow Archons defending the Mother Church of Constantinople. In his characteristic quiet, self-effacing manner, Archon Nicholas has been essential in empowering numerous institutions in fulfilling their charitable missions by supplying the economic resources and wherewithal to get the job done, even supplying steel so that houses of worship can be built and charitable institutions expanded. This man of steel has provided the foundation for skyscrapers of achievement for countless individuals and organizations. President Ronald Reagan had a sign on his desk at the White House that went something like this: A man can accomplish anything so long as he doesn't mind who gets the credit. Archon Nicholas has always cared about accomplishment, but never about recognition. He considers it a great privilege to be in a position that has allowed him to continuously offer beneficence to his church, to his country, and to society at large. The Athenagoras Human Rights Award seeks not to recognize only the well-known international figures who have championed human rights, but we proudly honor those individuals whose impact on society is just as profound, and Nicholas J. Bouras is such an individual. Promoting human rights is a way of life for Archon Nicholas. For his constant offerings to society, to charitable institutions, and to the Ecumenical Patriarchate itself, we proclaim him Axios, Axios, Axios.
Established in 1986, the Athenagoras Human Rights Award, named for Ecumenical Patriarch Athenagoras, one of the 20th century's most notable Orthodox Christian religious leaders, has been presented annually by the Order of St. Andrew the Apostle to a person or organization which has consistently exemplified by action, purpose, and dedication concern for the basic human rights and religious freedom of all people, regardless of race, color, or creed. There is no higher honor that the Church can bestow upon a Greek Orthodox Christian than the title of Archon. And there is no higher honor that we as Greek Orthodox Christians can bestow than the Athenagoras Award for Human Rights. Tonight, the Archons of the Order of St. Andrew honor fellow Archon Nicholas J. Bouras with the 2006 Athenagoras Human Rights Award.